Support for WMNF comes from our members in ProCopy, serving the Tampa Bay business community for 38 years. ProCopy is open 24 hours, 7 days a week, providing color printing and business solutions for its clients. More at 813-988-5900 or pro-copy.com.
He blew us away at Tropical Heatwave, and now he's back. Zach Person returns to Tampa for one night only. Get ready for an evening of blistering guitar riffs, high-energy funk, and soul-shaking rock at Skipper's Smokehouse. With his signature sound, raw, electrifying, and redefining indie rock, Zach Person isn't just a performer, he's a force. Spin Magazine calls him a rising star who's bringing it to the masses. Don't miss Zach Person live at Skipper's Smokehouse on Saturday, November 15th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Go to WMNF.org or call 813-238-8001 for tickets.
Live music showcase here on 88.5 WMNF Tampa. I'm your host, Ken Apperson. We are live here today with Down from Jersey. How you guys doing?
Doing great. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
All right. What's your first song called?
This song is called Jake Ryan.
All right. Take it away.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Slow reveal Porsche 944. Celebrity red 4 on the floor. Black spoiler on the rear. How'd you get so famous and justice? I don't need a mortgage or a tattoo. No paper marriage between me and you. Use a cell phone, I don't care. I don't need the wisdom of the years. I may be deceived, but I really do believe Jake Ryan is the hero we own. Where did you go, Jake Ryan? Don't you know we need you here? Sam's not the same since you've been gone, and it's worse than we fear. Where did you go, Jake Ryan? Don't you know we need you here? Sam's not the same since you've been gone, and it's worse than we fear. We know that it's been this way for you. Oh, were you ever real at all? Or was that magic? Or was that all? It don't matter either way. Sometimes it just feels good. Why'd you let them cut her hair? Why don't you speak up, don't you care? Woke up the very next day, seemed to think it was all okay. I may be deceived, but I really do believe Jake Ryan is the hero we own. Where did you go, Jake Ryan? Don't you know we need you here? Sam's not the same since you've been gone, and it's worse than we fear. Where did you go, Jake Ryan? Don't you know we need you here? Sam's not the same since you've been gone, and it's worse than we fear. We know that it's been this. Don't matter either way. Times it just feels good. I don't dwell upon the past. I do my thing, I don't look back. Sometimes I still yearn for Jake Ryan to return. I may be deceived, but I really do believe Jake Ryan is the hero we own. Where did you go, Jake Ryan? Don't you know we need you here? Sam's not the same since you've been gone, and it's worse than we fear. Where did you go, Jake Ryan? Don't you know we need you here? Sam's not the same since you've been gone, and it's worse than we fear. We know that it's been this way for you.
Yeah, man. Down from Jersey here on Live Music Showcase. I'm loving the punk rock vibe. It's not quite punk rock. It's like, what would you call it? What would you call it? I mean,
maybe pop punk.
Pop punk. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, like Simple Plan-ish kind of, but a little more mature in a good way. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Thanks.
I like it.
I appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of people have told us that our music reminds them of the music they used to listen to in high school, which I think is a big compliment because that's the case for me too.
Bingo. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, down from Jersey here on Live Music Showcase. Let's jump into the next song. You guys have a bunch of music for us today. I want to hear as much of it as we can.
We can meet that request, no problem. All right, so our next song here is called Gemini. One, two, 3, 4.
Get it right. Always staying on the inside near the light. Oh, we all know the way it ends. We all know the way it starts. We all know the way it tears you apart. Oh, well, it's impossible, it seems, to hold both things without bursting at the seams. Oh, silent killers in the night, restless voices from above, but you're still the one I'm dreaming of. Oh, oh, you should have sent in a Gemini. Are we seeing it eye to eye? Can't believe what you're telling me. I'm freaking out. I'm compromised, but it's fine right now. Leave me, this doesn't mean goodbye. Ah, you're no Gemini. Merciful, I guess. Still got one chance left to pass the final test. Oh, I just am the way I am. Don't know any other way, but I don't know what you want me to say. Oh, oh, should have said it in Gemini. Are we seeing it eye to eye? Can't believe what you're telling me. I'm freaking out. I'm compromised, but it's fine right now. Leave me, this doesn't mean goodbye. Ah, you're no Gemini.
Down from Jersey here on Live Music Showcase. I love a hard stop. That's really good. They have an album, Paper Marriage. They actually brought me an actual album, an actual vinyl record. I don't know. If you're not familiar with what that is, you're too young. I don't know what to tell you. You need to grow up. Vinyl records are awesome. This one looks great. I can't wait to play it on my record player at home. Is the album's out now? How long has it been out? Tell me if it's out.
It is out now, and it is available not just in vinyl, but it's on every streaming
on
platform,
the streaming platforms. Mm-hmm.
How long has it been out, fellas? Is it about 2 months? Is that right?
Yeah, October 4th was the actual release party we had, and ironically, it was recorded maybe half a mile from here at Banana Beat Studio. Sean Watkins from Tim Version, I don't know, local kind of legend, did it, and mixed out in California with Scott's friend Matty Harris, who's a Grammy Award-winning guy. Their relationships led to that. It was great.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When you guys reached out to be on the show, the thing that really sold it to me was I love the music and the compositions and everything. But as an audio nerd, anytime I hear a really high quality recording, not just in the levels are right and the mastering was done right, but in the actual composition and balance of everything, I was like, okay, these guys are serious. And that's who I want on the show. I want serious bands making serious music. for fun.
I would say that's us.
For fun people, for a fun audience, it's like, let's take it seriously enough so that people have a good time listening to it. That's what I'm talking about. Down from Jersey here on Live Music Showcase. What's your next song called?
Well, this is the title track off the album. This song is called Paper Marriage.
And before you dive into it, just to let you know, for everyone who's listening right now, you can watch this show in live stream form right now here on Facebook, here on YouTube, on Twitch. On Facebook, it's WMNF's Live Music Showcase. On YouTube, it is WMNF Community Radio, and on Twitch, it's Live Music Showcase. Go listen, go watch, and if you're watching right now, hi. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you guys. Leave a comment in the comments right now, and hit the share button. Very important. Appreciate you guys. Dive in. Let's do it.
All right, this is Paper Marriage. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a marriage on paper only. Just an excuse for being lonely. Don't speak, my heart just stopped. Don't ask why I got your number blocked. Still remember those things you told me. It's a matter of consequence, matter of fact. No one's invincible, it's as simple as that. Over the Rubicon, no turning back. Hand on my ankle, there's barely time to react. In the morning when I see you, I'm disconnected from the ground. I got one foot up and my heart rate raised. I ain't never gonna get away. Can't believe you would lead me on this way. It's a marriage on paper only. Just an excuse for being lonely. Don't speak, my heart just stopped. Don't ask why I got your number blocked. Still remember those things you told me. What did you think you'd find? It's just a little wreckage that you left behind. I had to get myself together, had to tell it to the judge. I don't know what you told your husband, hope it wasn't much. Yeah, and in the morning when I see you, I'm disconnected from the ground. I got one foot up and my heart rate raised. I ain't never gonna get away. Can't believe you lead me on this way. It's a marriage on paper only. Just an excuse for being lonely. Don't speak, my heart just stopped. Don't ask why I got your number blocked. Still remember those things you told me. I still think about those things you told me. I thought you could be my one and
Down from Jersey. They're down here from Jersey, here in the Tampa Bay area. They're down here. They're down from Jersey. How long have you been down from Jersey?
Well, it's different for each of us.
Yeah.
Because the name is a little bit literal. It's not a clever thing. But so my parents grew up in Union, New Jersey. This is for all the Jersey heads out there. So I never lived there, but my parents are from there. And then, Joe, what's your connection?
From Clifton, New Jersey. Shout out Dingo Den. And my grandparents actually owned this bar when it was just a neighborhood bar, and now it's a punk rock bar in Clifton, which I find highly ironic. My grandfather, I believe, would be pleased with that. And Scott,
Yeah, I moved up to Jersey City with my wife for about 2 years, literally about a week before the world shut down due to the COVID pandemic.
Oh.
It was lovely timing.
You got great timing for a drummer.
Absolutely right.
Thank you for the rim shot. I appreciate that.
And
well done.
after a couple of years, we just remember that St. Pete's our home. We missed it, and we came back and met up with these cats and started Down from Jersey.
I was going to say, for a band called Down from Jersey, nobody has the Jersey accent. I'm not really hearing the Jersey accent.
Yeah, we've all been down here for a while.
Oh, there was a little bit.
Yeah.
I actually heard it a little bit.
You're getting me worked up a little bit, but if you want to get in an argument, you'll hear it.
I was just going to say, when you've been drinking or when you're a little upset is probably when we're going to hear it the most.
In the parking lot.
Yeah, during band practice when you guys are trying to figure out a part.
Yeah, no, we're putting on our dignified voices and faces right now for the listening public, so we're being civilized.
Hey, Ken, I do want to say thank you to you and 88.5. I can't tell you how much much this means to us. And when you invited us, we were very excited. It really means a lot.
Well, like I said, I mean, I picked the bands that I think are serious, that are they're serious about what they're doing, but they're trying to have a good time doing it as well. And I think that's what the listeners want. I mean, this is fun music. You can't help but just kind of like bop around. I know there are people out there right now that are listening on the radio that are just like bopping around their room, or their car, or their kitchen, or wherever, just like listening to this. So I appreciate you guys. You guys and bands like you are the lifeblood of WMNF and of our little show. Our show doesn't work. If it was just, live Ken Apperson showcase every week, we would have a problem. I know the listeners would have a problem with that. So, all right, let's dive into some more music. We're coming up near the halfway point in a few minutes. We're going to do the AMA, the Ask Musicians Anything segment. I'll tell you what that is after this next song. Dive in. What's the next one?
Cool. Our next tune is called 4 p.m. Flowers.
When did everything get so small? If you really cared, wouldn't be here at all. Big old rides, empty souls. That's the best you got, man. I don't know. You got those scorpion flowers. I don't wanna let it go. I've been here for hours. I don't give up. Turning me out, doesn't am I really that obvious? I don't wanna be obvious. Down the aisle, here we go. Yellow flowers fill the air. Is it yes? I cut my hair. Through the rest of it, you pretend not to care. Got those 4 p.m. flowers, I don't wanna let it go. I've been here for hours, I won't give up. Turning me out, doesn't messing me up. Am I really that obvious? I don't wanna be obvious. How did it ever get this bad? All we prayed for and all we saved for never had. And on the interstate, our final scene replayed, moving through my headlights like the sun about to rise. I got those 4 p.m. flowers, I don't wanna let it go. I've been here for hours, I won't give up. Turning me out, doesn't make me up. Am I really that obvious? I don't wanna be obvious. I don't wanna be obvious.
Obviously. Welcome to Live Music Showcase. If you're just joining us, we are here in studio with Down from Jersey. Keep it going, man. Let's jump into the next one. I'm loving this vibe. If you're watching the live stream right now, tag someone in the comments that loves pop punk, because this is an episode for them. Tag someone in the comments right now. Someone who loves popcorn. What's the next one called?
All right, so this is a treat for the WMNF listeners out there. This is the first time we are ever playing this song. World debut. Yeah,
World premiere.
Live on the radio. This song is called Anna Cherry. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
After the third time, it gets complicated. Oh, you gotta be careful, man. She's only the second girl that you dated. I don't know just how you got so jaded. I'm just asking, blowing up like a Roman candle. When I learned too much to handle now. And tell me something good. Food's a little sweeter, cuts a little deeper since you're gone. Quit being so dramatic. There's no need to panic. We both know the ending all along. And tell me something good, 'cause I need to be reminded there are still some decent people in the world. Hate to see you crying, appreciate you trying, but I get it, it's whatever. Only wanted to give you a taste of the good life, but I see that you're waiting there, staring up like a deer in the shiny from crying, scared to breathe. Lying beside you now, and tell me what went wrong. It's a little sweeter, cuts a little deeper since you're gone. Quit being so dramatic, there's no need to panic. We both know the ending all along. And tell me something good. I need to be reminded there are still some decent people in the world. Hate to see you crying, appreciate you crying. 'Cause you get it, it's whatever.
Down from Jersey in the Chucks and everything. I see Chucks. I think those are Vans.
They are.
You got to wear the uniform, man.
You gotta wear the uniform.
You got to look the part. There it is. Yeah.
Somewhere there's a jean jacket with patches and buttons on it, I'm sure.
I promise you I have one in the car.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Before we dive into the next song, Eli, Joe, Scott.
Yes.
You guys, you've been playing together now for a little while. Not a crazy amount of time. We haven't been playing together for decades. You all have been in other bands previously.
Yep.
What made you come together as a group and decide, ooh, we've really got something here? What took you out of the garage and put you on a stage?
Well, it kind of started with Scott and I met maybe 5, 6 years, 7 years ago before he moved to Jersey City, and just kind of hanging out. And his musical background's incredible. And I'm like, yeah, I play a little bass. We started talking about it. I'm like, boy, we really should. What else you can do at that point other than we should try and find a guitar player and a singer. And then we had a couple false starts, and we always see each other go, yeah, it'll work out. And then kind of jump to Thanksgiving 23 if you want to go from there.
Yeah, so the connection here between Joe and myself is that Joe is married to my wife's aunt. So again, we were at like a Thanksgiving event where again, like Joe was we hadn't talked a lot, and so we started talking about music stuff and realized we had a lot of the same musical taste and the same kind of stuff. And Joe sent me a message on the way back being like, hey, you want to jam a little bit? And so that's how we all got together. But I feel like from the drop, I feel like it was a good vibe. We started playing covers, but we all had the same taste, same style, and things were sort of evolved from there. Yeah,
I love that. Okay, we went from covers to originals, and it went from there. I like that. We'll talk a little more about that, I think, after this next song. What's the next one called?
Our next song is called Name of the Game.
Name of the Game.
Name of the Game. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Contact. Hi, that's life on the west side. Do you want to do this forever? So let's slide. Try every other night. California down to the ocean. Anything to keep us in motion. Ooh, Los Angeles makes sense with you. It's true. There's nothing else that I would rather do than get my stuff on Sunday afternoon. So let's stay, burn down a Saturday. What's the name? Name of the game we always used to play. Been at it the whole day week. We're too old for hide and seek. Breathing out and breathing in, but I'm never going back again. It's like, ooh, Los Angeles makes sense with you. It's true. There's nothing else that I would rather do than get messed up on Sunday afternoon. Feels like a long way back. Feels like a long, long way to go. Feels like a long way back. These are the things you ought to know. Feels like a long way. Feels like a long, long way to go. Feels like a long way.
Down from Jersey here on Live Music Showcase. It's 2:30, and 2:30 means we're at the halfway point of the show, and it also means that this is the AMA, the Ask Musicians Anything segment, the part where you, the listener and the viewer, can call in with any questions or comments that you might have for the band, for me, for WMNF, for Live Music Showcase, for Mark in there in the control booth, for the drummer back there, anything that your heart desires. Call in 813-239-9663. The number again is 813-239-9663. Our board op Charlie will take your calls. He'll take your questions and comments. He'll send them over to me. And at the end of the show, in the live stream, after the broadcast has ended, we will jump into whatever chaos has ensued within those AMAs. Sometimes they are very chaotic. I very much enjoy them for that fact. Our listeners are great. They're awesome. They're fun. And they're a little weird, which is perfectly okay with me as far as I'm concerned. All right. Speaking of people calling into the station, I have to address this real quick. 2 weeks ago, the station did its pledge drive. We do a week-long pledge drive in which people call in or go to the website, and they donate money. They're very kind to donate anything that they can spare, which is amazing because that is how this station functions. That's how it works. Our station is predominantly and honestly a vast majority run by the small donations that individual people who are listening call in and donate. So thank you so much for doing that. You did that for our show. And guess what? You helped us exceed our goal. We broke our goal. We went through it. We hit the ceiling. We went right through it. The goal was $1,000. We went over our goal by $118. So thank you so much to all the people. I'm going to say some names right now. Kathleen, Greg, Edgar, Robert, Donna, Henry, Jennifer, Richard, Lisa, and Ron. You all were our big donors for our pledge drive. Thank you so much for donating. Now, if you heard that and you're like, oh man, I missed pledge drive. What was I thinking? I totally forgot. I still want to support the station. You still can. All you have to do is go to WMNF.org and hit the donate button and direct your donation to LMS, to Live Music Showcase. We really appreciate it. Thank you. And we are about to start our own internal Live Music Showcase campaign in order to get some new cameras. And the number to get those is a heck of a lot more than $1,000. So we thank you so much for your continued support, and look for that donation link in coming episodes. I'll be posting it in the live stream, and it'll be on our page on WMNF as well. Okay, back to business, back to Down from Jersey. Tell me a little bit about the decision to go from playing covers to playing original tunes.
Yeah, so I would say that... So when Joe messaged me about starting a band, I didn't even own a guitar, right? Like, it's been 15 years since I picked up an instrument, yeah. And so I played a lot when I was a kid, and I played in bands in high school, but it's been a long time. And so when I got the guitar, I just there were some songs from the past that we wanted to bring into the band context that were sort of like half covers, right? It's like we did them before, now we're doing them again. But for me, I just started writing music, and I haven't really stopped since then. So I write I overwhelm these guys. Our group text thread is just song after song, and so I feel like in order to placate me and keep me from going crazy, we have to learn them as a band, or else I run around in circles. So yeah, I think there's that. But also we've written a lot of songs together, and I feel like when we hang out and just shoot ideas back and forth, I was like, oh, that sounds like the one thing that Joe will say a lot is that sounds like a lyric. That sounds like a lyric to a song. That sounds like a song title. So I think in just our cultivating our vibe together too, it just was sort of inevitable that music would come out, and it has. So yeah, it's evolved very organically, but I do spit out a lot of songs. Yeah.
Do you ever find yourself at home doing the average, everyday mundane things that everyone does on their home, like you're washing dishes or something, and you'll say to yourself, man, the water from these dishes runs off of them like my soul, or something weird like that. You're like, I wonder if that's a lyric. And
I'm writing that down right now.
Well, the first song we did, Jake Ryan, last year on my birthday, a storm hit and all the restaurants closed. And so my wife and I were watching television. Let's watch a birthday show. And I thought of 16 Candles. And we're watching, and my wife, Karen, shout out, said, whatever happened to that guy who plays Jake Ryan? And I thought, that's kind of interesting. And I'm texting these guys, go, and then I think we had all the lyrics in place within an hour. So that's kind of how it happens.
Yeah, they come to us. Things come to us.
Yeah. And to not leave you hanging on that bit of trivia, he is a furniture maker now in upstate Pennsylvania, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you for answering my next question, too, because I was going to be like, what happened to Jake Ryan? What happened to him? That's fascinating. I love that. I love finding out the where are they now stories.
So if anyone has an inside connection, we'd love to get this in his hands.
Yeah.
In exchange for an armoire or something.
All it takes is a tag. Internet, live stream, folks on the internet, do your work. Find out where he is on social media and tag him in the comments. Let's get Jake Ryan in here. We'll do an encore of the song at the end of it or something.
Yeah, but probably 80% of them is Eli sending us stuff at 3 o'clock in the morning that I wake up to and I'm like, oh, this is pretty good.
You're like, this is annoying and I've had enough, but man, that's a really solid lyric. I love that lyric idea. That's a really solid choice. Very good. Okay, let's dive into some more music while the AMA people reach out. And we've got comments in the live stream too, lots of positive emojis. We've got, it's just all positive. It sounds great. You guys rock. Killing it, guys. Let's see the drummer. Somebody
He is gorgeous.
point a camera at that window, will you? We're getting a GoPro in that room next week. Just to let everyone know, we are constantly working to make the live stream evolve in positive ways.
Because let's face it, he is the only cool-looking one of the group.
He's the only cool-looking one. There he is. Asymmetrical haircut, says Mark. Yeah, I'm a big fan of symmetrical haircuts, if you don't mind, and minimalist too.
I'm happy to still have hair.
All right, so let's jump into the next song. What's the next one called?
Sounds good. This is one that was very much a product of us batting ideas around, and this song is called Spy versus Spy.
1, 2, 3.
White light, white heat, white sun in the night. White noise surrounds me. Turn it down before it drowns me. Y'all saying don't cry, you got nothing to fear. It was all a bit blurry, but it's suddenly become absolutely clear. I am coming home again to face myself and all the things I wish I could have been. I'm not in love, always forget. Just me and I, spy versus spy. I am coming round again to face myself and all the things I wish I could have been. I'm not immune, always forget. Just me and I, spy Gotta stay at the bar. She's a pretty big mess. She keeps her brain in a jar. I don't know where you are. It's a pretty big city, and I can't remember where I left the car. I am coming home again to face myself, all the things I wish I could have been. I'm not in love, always forget. Just me and I, spy versus spy. I am coming round the bend. Face myself, take the opposition in my hand. I'm not immune, always forget. Just me and I, spy versus
Spy versus Spy. As soon as I heard the title, I was like, oh, yeah, I don't know what this song's going to be about. But I know what that is. I know what Spy versus Spy is. I put a question in the comments of the live stream. Do you know what Spy versus Spy is? I wonder if you do. I bet they do. Yes, Mark. Yes, Mark already called it. That was such a funny magazine, and I like that you reference it, but like the song is about something entirely different, which is very cool. Like an internal battle, right?
Very much so. And this also, I didn't want to misrepresent the songwriting process. Joe contributes much of the lyrics, and this is a Joe lyrical jam for most of it. And yeah, I think we were sitting around to practice, and we're saying sometimes you make choices that you yourself don't really agree with internally, and there's a lot of internal battling, and the phrase was thrown out, and Joe sent the lyrics, and that's how this one came together.
Yeah, it was. We're saying, sober Joe really hates drunk Joe for putting.
I don't want to blow up your spot.
Yeah, he's always like screwing him over and put him in like a really bad spot, and he just hates him. But drunk Joe doesn't care what sober Joe thinks, which is the inherent problem. And that was, if there ever was. This is all hypothetical. I'm putting myself into character, of course.
I mean, that's perfect. Drunk. I don't drink anymore, but back when I was drinking, I had a similar dichotomy. I would leave drunk me would leave notes for sober me in weird places like the refrigerator or one time on the ceiling of the shower, and it took a couple of days to see it because who looks up in the shower, which I think was drunk me's point. They were like, I wonder how long it's going to take sober me to see this. That was a lot of fun. So. Totally understand that. I'm sure there are a lot of people out in the world that can relate to that. Let's dive into the next one. You guys have such a great catalog of music. If you're just joining us down from Jersey, here in studio with us, if you're just now joining us for the first time, you've never heard this show before, this is Live Music Showcase. Live Music Showcase is the only show on WMNF, and I think the only show on the radio in Tampa, in the Tampa Bay area, where you get a real band. Every week they come in, they're a real band, they're live in studio. We're not hitting play on a button on a console and getting a recorded performance. We are getting real bands live, real, raw, in studio, sharing stories, playing their songs, being human beings. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you keep listening right now. And if you're a pop punk fan, share this episode with a friend of yours right now who likes pop punk. Let's do it.
Well, we're gonna take the energy level down just one click for this one. This is less pop punky, but this is again one of those songs we had from earlier in our lives that Joe played in a previous band, and we brought it in, and we love to play it too. So this song is called Counterclockwise.
Late at night, pretty people out on Central Avenue. Watch and see what other people do. Don't need bells and don't need whistles. I got everything I need. True love not sold on the concept. I'm afraid I don't believe time's going forward, but it feels like I'm counterclockwise. Deep in your eyes, so tired of goodbyes. I just let it go. Wanna see you, one too many goodbyes. In desperation, looking for my good time, girl. I would drive a million miles just to step into your world on a bridge, and in the distance I can't see you through the fog. At the airport, at the wedding, you can tell me I was wrong. Time's going forward, but it feels like I'm moving counterclockwise. Deep in your eyes, so tired of goodbyes. I just let it go. Wanna see you, one too many goodbyes. Counterclockwise. It's been 10 months. Haven't heard a word. Did you get things I sent? They strike you as absurd. Put your letters in an album. Put the album out to sea. Out to sea. Time's going forward, but it feels like I'm moving counterclockwise. Deep in your eyes, so tired of goodbyes. I just let it go. Wanna see you. One too many goodbyes. It's counterclockwise.
Say that again. Mark, bring his mic up.
Hey, shout out Steve Passo and Mike Deem on that. Thank you.
Yeah, man. I think Steve is in the comments here watching the live stream. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, no, that's Sean Watkins. Never mind. Sorry. Wrong reference.
So
But anyway.
I believe it's playing at Fest tonight at about 7 o'clock for Sean. It's
Yeah, man. Fest. We love Fest.
And
Okay.
shout out to Sean. He was one of the engineers on the recording of the record.
There it is. Okay, so I wasn't totally off base here.
You're in the ballpark.
He commented. Let's see. Sean said real quick, "Sounding good, fellas. Thanks for the shout out. It was a pleasure to record you guys." So there you go. Yeah, if you're just joining us, this is Live Music Showcase. We are here on WMNF 88.5 FM. We are on WMNF.org. We are live streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. If you want to watch that on Facebook, it's WMNF's Live Music Showcase. On YouTube, it is WMNF Community Radio. And if you are a person who doesn't like to be told when to listen to things and likes to listen to things at your leisure, you can listen to this show in podcast form on Spotify or Apple Music or on the WMNF app. Just search Live Music Showcase on all three of those platforms. You will find us. New episodes drop after the broadcast ends because we can't drop an episode until they're created. Not too long after, actually. I think they drop after an hour after the episode actually ends, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, man, we are chugging right along. We're plugging right through these songs here. Tell me a little bit about the album. Tell me about what it took to create the album.
Yeah. So again, we've played for about a year, I would say, and we had accumulated about 12 to 13 songs. And again, Sean was one of the folks. Job Rowe, is that we? Yeah, Job Rowe is the other individual who was huge help in being the engineer on this record, and so. We did a thing that maybe a lot of people do, which is we said we'll bang it out in a weekend, and one weekend became 6, much to the chagrin of my wife, who said I thought this was going to be a small thing, and I said well, so it ended up becoming a lot more elaborate than we thought it would be, but it was done half a mile from here in Sean's studio. The lads were real patient with us. Jabro also did a lot of the mixing, and then it was sent over to Maddie in LA for mastering. But yeah, I don't know. It was. I think as these things go, relatively painless. Again, we had good back and forth about the mixing. Good consensus on which songs we wanted to have on the album. So it felt really good to lay it all down. But I feel like we're just soldiering through, and I can't wait to record the next one because I feel like this one does have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I think the next album we do is going to be all stuff that we've made together. And so I'm very proud of the album, but I can't wait to do the next one because I think we've already got great tunes that we're ready to lay down already. Yeah.
That's a good place to be in when you've finished creating an album, because sometimes when you finish an album, it's like, I don't ever want to do this again. Yeah. I don't want to be a musician anymore. Accounting sounds great right now. Yeah. And the reason I say that is because, and to the point of the genre you're in too. A lot of people don't realize this, but rock music and pop punk music in today's digital world of recording can actually be one of the most challenging types of music to record, simply because the raw, authentic quality of it, it's hard to reproduce that in a studio. Yeah. In an authentic way. I mean, you hear so many. I personally hear so many recordings of bands that are kind of trying to do something maybe some sort of similar, but the recordings are just not there. They're too clean, or the levels are not balanced the way that the music really needs them to be. This is a very drum bass driven genre. People don't realize that because all they hear is the guitar and the vocalist. But if your rhythm section's not rhythming, if your drummer's right foot isn't pushing the tempo a little bit, then you don't have pop punk. You've got something else, rhythm and blues maybe with a little acid involved, but it's just not there. So I really commend you guys on like nailing the sound right in the recording.
I really appreciate you saying that. That's one of the things I personally feel most self-conscious about. Is I have all these things where I was like, oh, if we went and remixed it, I would turn this up and turn this down. So I appreciate you saying that.
No, don't touch it. Don't touch it at all. It's perfect. If you're going to do anything, record a live album and touch that one. You know what I mean? That's the advice that I always try to give to any younger musicians who are just starting out in the world of recording. Just do it. Just record it. Okay? It's like a cake. You can play around with the ingredients all you want. You can play around with the balance of those ingredients all you want. But if you don't ever stick that cake in the oven and just let it cook and then let people try it, you can't make the next one. It can't you can't get better at it. You can't improve. So anyway, you guys don't need to do that. You're improved. You're where you need to be. Now I just want to hear the next album. I want to hear that. I want to hear it. Let's dive into the next song.
Sounds good. This song is called Sweatin' Every Minute.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a very cool song. I like the riff.
Thanks, man.
Very cool. If you're just joining us, this is Live Music Showcase. We are here in studio with Down from Jersey. Now, if you're just joining the show, I got bad news. You're coming in on the tail end of the show. That doesn't mean the end of the show is right now. We have a few more songs left, right, guys? We have a few more left, yeah. But if you're just joining us right now, maybe you're joining us because Reverend Billy and the Rhythm Revival are coming up next, and you're jumping in early. Hi, thanks. We appreciate you. You can jump in even earlier next week, say around 2 p.m. Oh, Randy Wynn is sitting in for Billy today, so that's cool. Randy's an OG here at the station. He's awesome. Really, really great broadcaster. So what's next? I know the new album, another album, much to your wife's chagrin. At this point,
yeah.
This is bigger than all of us at this point is the phrase often heard in households between spouses. When a band, you start the band and the band members go to their significant others and you're like, oh, we'll see how it goes. Just do it on the weekends or once a week band practice, once a week and a couple hours. We'll hang out, have some beers. And, 6 weeks later, you're up at 3 a.m. writing lyrics. She's like, are you going to come to bed? Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. 5 a.m. rolls around. Cut to 2 weeks farther. She's like, hey, I haven't seen you in like 4 days. Where have you been? Band practice. I'm doing band practice.
No, there's definitely been a little bit of that snowballing that's happened, but I would say it's still healthy.
You find a balance.
Yeah. What's next? I would say, in addition to trying to record some more stuff, we're going to try and write a lot more music. Also, trying to play some festivals next year. That's a big thing for us. We've played a few so far, but they've been really fun experiences, and so we're going to try and shoot for some slightly larger gigs in that department. Yeah,
we've got some. I don't want to jinx anything, but I think we've got some. I think it's going to work out for us. We played, I think, 3 last year, which are great, and as well as a bunch of clubs, which are great fun. Shout out to the Bends for letting us play there whenever we want. The Hub lets us play there whenever we want, and those are great fun. And we're looking forward to playing some bigger shows, hopefully.
Shout out to Broken Mold Entertainment. I'll tag them in the comments too. one of the things I love is that this genre is enjoying a revival right now. You know, you've got the When We Were Young, huge concert festival. And yeah, there are festivals around the country now that are like, ooh, okay, you know, for the money people, they're like, ooh, there's money in this. People are buying tickets to these shows again. Very cool.
Nostalgia sells. You know,
Nostalgia
I'll
sells.
ride that pony straight to the bank. That's A-okay with me. If we get to play a fun show, I'm into it.
And you get to the bank and they go, we can't let this horse in here. All right. Let's jump into, we might have time for two. Let's see where we go with the first one here. If you're just listening, this is Live Music Showcase here on WMNF 88.5. Take it away.
All right. Yeah, this song is another one from my past. This song is called Reason to Call. 1, 2, 1, 2.
So you say no one understands you well. That's a gosh darn lie, and you know it. You don't have to sell it to me. But the night's so long, I'll filter on and on. Life's like a non-stop sitcom. Everyone's laughing along. Are you lonely out there in Brooklyn tonight? Weight of the world on your chest. Getting high by yourself or with anyone else. Won't you give me a reason to call? I can't stay. Nothing entertains me now. There were ashes left in your ashtray, and nothing that's perfect can stay. But the night's so long, your things are way too strong. They played the same thing, this song, over and over again. Are you lonely out there in Brooklyn tonight? Weight of the world on your chest. Getting high by yourself or with anyone else. Won't you give me a reason to call? You and me, we got the same energy, our own secret history. So why you keep ghosting me? Oh, I see you now. You look all faded out. How's life on the cold hard ground? Are you lonely out there in Brooklyn tonight? Weight of the world on your chest. Oh, getting high by yourself or with anyone else. Won't you give me a reason to call? Won't you give me a reason to call? Hope that you give me a reason to call.
Perfect. Perfect. Live Music Showcase down from Jersey. This is the album. Paper Marriage. You can get it in vinyl form, right? We're selling in vinyl form on their website. A website, yes.
We have a website. Or it's not for sale on the website. No, but if you email us, we'll figure it out. We're not.
If
that
you want
capitalist.
one, they'll meet you in the back with in an alleyway. No, but you can listen to this album on every streaming platform there is. Just search Down from Jersey. I will post a link to that Spotify link. If that's all right. You guys go with that? Okay, Spotify link in the comments there. You can listen to it that way. I can't wait to put this on my own record player at home. It's going to be a lot of fun. Down from Jersey, you guys are awesome. We are coming into the end of the show.
Matt, could I throw one other thing?
Yeah, please, go ahead.
So you asked what's next for us. Also, so in addition to writing a lot of tunes for the band, like I said, I am a compulsive songwriting machine. And so I have also been putting some of my own personal music online if folks want to check out stuff. It's very different than this that I make just at my house. It's Eli Goodman Music on YouTube. Eli Goodman's my name. Eli Goodman Music on YouTube. So I've got a couple songs up there, some covers, some demos and stuff. But yeah, if you want to see a different side of what I do, that's up there too.
And a good man he is. All right. Credit where credit is due. This show takes an entire team of very dedicated individuals who make the show look and sound as good as it does behind the scenes. Sound mixer, Mark Perfetti. Audio assistant, Pam Robinson. Our video director is Ed Lehman. Our camera operators are Lisa Reuter, Ike Parham, and Marcy Connors. Our assistant director is Charles Holsopple. Our board operator is Charlie Cushing. And our key grip is Ricky Birkenholtz. I'm your host, Ken Apperson, and this is Live Music Showcase down from Jersey. Thank you guys for being on the show.
Thank you, Ken.
This is
Appreciate it.
incredible. Thank you.
Let's do one more to take out the radio broadcast. Now, if you're listening to the radio broadcast, that means at exactly 3:01, this show is going to stop hard. You're going to jump into the Rhythm Revival, which is great. We love that. But if you want to see and hear the rest of this song and the AMA responses afterwards, jump into the live stream on Facebook. It's WMNF's Live Music Showcase. On YouTube, it is WMNF Community Radio. Take it away, guys.
Here's a quick one. This song's called Linger. Hey.
It's not about the song. It's about how a place was, how it all went wrong. At local 662, it's on tonight. You're gonna see a band in a robot key. Take your hat out now and you don't hear anything. But like all good things, it couldn't stick around. What's a guy gotta do to catch a ride to the uptown? The world it's got an ace of space, you know. It's really gonna ride you down.
This is WMNF Tampa.